This is coffee.
Coffee,
Casey.
coffee.
Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Casey and Noah. And guess what? I actually, for the first time in season 2, have coffee.
Is this true? Have we fact checked this?
I have not fact checked that, but it's got to be like the first or second time.
All right, I'm willing to believe it.
I do not usually bring coffee, but neither do you.
Neither do I, and neither. Well, maybe you do. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know at home what your favorite routine is with watching Coffee with Casey Noah, or don't. Doesn't matter. How was your weekend?
My weekend was really good. I went to the Renaissance Fair.
Whoa, that's my
Yeah.
stomping ground. How
really?
was it?
Wait, the New Jersey one?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. It was very fun. It was, it's kind of weird because it felt like a little convention, but without any comics.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if they took a convention, took away all the comics and all of the pop culture, and brought it to its bare bones, and then everybody dressed all Renaissance-y. That's what it would be like.
There you go.
And it was outside. But it was very, very fun. I shot some bows and arrows, did some axe throwing, bought a flower crown that I should have worn today.
Oh, you should have.
It's very I don't know, very magical looking. Like it would be very obnoxious to just wear it, but
That's
maybe I will.
awesome. Sounds like you had a good weekend.
I did have a good weekend. What about you, Noah?
I had a very wonderful weekend too. I went and hung out with my family in New Jersey. So I was in that state as well this weekend. Shout out to my family if they're watching. Hello, Nana. Actually, my cousins and my aunt made me this Taylor Swift themed friendship bracelet.
Oh, how cute!
I haven't listened to the song 7. But it has a Pennsylvania-based lyric in there. So I think that's why I got it.
She's from Reading?
I've been told, yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Georgia. Good to see you in the comment section, as always. Thank you. But yeah, it was a wonderful time. I got sunburned. I stayed out in the sun too much, but it's funny. You can't see it in here because we don't have good light, but there's a distinct mark where my calculator watch normally is.
I've never noticed your calculator watch. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. It's funny. Jake noticed right away, and sometimes I forget that it is a calculator watch. So him and I were gonna go do some math. I was like, "Hang on, I'm gonna go get my calculator." He's like, "Isn't that what's on your wrist?" Oh yeah, I'll stay right here and do that math.
Zenescope.
Zenescope.
That's why we're here.
Is it?
It is.
All right.
I kind of wanted to ask you a little bit, because I don't know if you know more than I do, but about the Kickstarter, the upcoming Kickstarter.
Yeah, so I know a little bit. Enough to talk about it somewhat confidently. But if you are familiar with Zenescope, you might be familiar with our Kickstarters. We've done a few in the past, some of which have included the Tales of Terror box set, the trading card series, the coloring book, and most recently our playing card set. The playing card set is being officially licensed and manufactured by Bicycle. As we speak, it is currently in their metaphorical court. And once we have the product finished, we should be sending it out hopefully sometime in mid-June. So for those of you who backed, thank you very much. And we will be sending those orders out hopefully this month, fingers crossed. However, we're ramping up for our newest Kickstarter, which is going to be a art book. So we've done some art books in the past, specifically the art of cosplay. So I think we did volume 1 and volume 2 of art of cosplay.
I thought they were just alternating covers, but
you're right. You could be right. I could be wrong. I could be the lunatic you're looking for.
Welcome to Zenescope News.
Welcome to Zenescope News. It could be. Maybe. I don't know. Why don't you find out? No, so we have our cosplay art of Zenescope, or Zenescope art of cosplay book that was released a while back, and that has officially sold out. Like, we haven't reprinted it or anything as far as I know. I think it's sold out. I can't find it in the office. But anyway, long awaited. We're doing a follow-up with it. It's Art of Cosplay. It's called Zenflix and Chill. So we're going to have a lot more of our modern covers in there. Hopefully some ones that you might not be super familiar with. Thank you, Casey, for popping that up. Beautiful Paul Green. Spaceship Wars. Battle Among the Stars.
It sucks because it's like the one I know.
Uh-huh.
It's Marth Doll, right?
Marth Doll?
Marth Doll.
Yeah, that's it.
Zarth Doll.
Zarth Doll.
And then this one's it's like exactly the same except for if switched out the images. So
yes, so
I assume it's just a alternate cover.
Yes, from my understanding, which I think we've agreed is limited. But from my understanding, there are going to be two main books in this Kickstarter. There's going to be the Art of Cosplay, which itself has two variants. There's the standard Paul Green version that you saw, and we have an intention right now to do an eBass variant cover as well. But then part of this Kickstarter, we'd like to do our first ever Z-rated art book. So that is currently being designed by our graphics team. Super special mega shout out to Chris Cote and Ashley for I don't know if I've ever pronounced her last name.
I always get confused because like she sometimes switches between her new last name and her maiden name, so I always don't remember which one's correct.
Ashley. So nice they named her twice. Special shout out to them for putting those books together. They're working on them as we speak, and hopefully we'll see some more content released soon.
I had to find this one because I couldn't find the.
Sorry, Nana.
Sorry, Mom. I couldn't find the uncensored version. So, fun fact: this was censored by me because I was.
You had to go in and censor it.
I had to censor it myself.
Manual censoring.
So yeah, fun fact. I think we discussed a little bit at the VCon, but the oh my gosh, what is it called?
Clamshell.
I learned something new. I didn't know what a clamshell was.
The clamshell.
Besides the things with Ariel, like
it's funny, whenever I think clamshell, I think of like the VHS tapes. Because like those plastic at least like personally, I love the cardboard sleeves for VHS. However, they're not always available, especially for children's media. And typically you'll find that plastic or black, white clamshell exterior.
Mm-hmm. So this feels like a very dumb question, but what is the difference between like just a regular book plastic sleeve and a clamshell?
A book plastic sleeve. A
like
clamshell is going to be like you're talking like the box set kind of thing.
Well, if you go to get a hardcover book at like a bookstore and they have that like sleeve on it, is that just a clamshell or is that
like the little like flimsy like that thing?
It doesn't have to be flimsy. It's usually like kind of plastic and it has all the art, and then if you take it off, it's usually like the book is just maybe it's like engraved with the title.
No, I would say the clamshell is like it's a box within a box. Or no, it's a book within a box. So it's like you open it up, it's on hinges, I imagine, and then it's got some like actual depth to it. Like I have a Marvel Comics encyclopedia at my house, and it's this big friggin' monster, and then you open up the cover and then it's got a little tassel inside that goes underneath, so you lift that up and then it takes the book out. So it's just a nice little cozy carrying case, mega display box, and then you put that off to the side and you got your actual book. So if you want to display your Z-rated art book in your house, but you gotta be careful. Some others, sensitivities. Pop that baby in a clamshell, and you're ready to rock and roll. Boom. There it is.
We got some more people in the comments. So hello, Ian. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Aaron, and hello, Kang. Trying to think.
Speaking of the virtual convention where we talked a little bit about the art book last week, we have to do a race to find out who is going home
Yes,
with those two Elias Chad Zudas books.
Yes, we do. I need to set that up.
That is fine. While you set that up, I will ramble because I'm sure everybody just loves hearing me talk with no end in sight. It's one of my many attributes. No, but for those of you who didn't tune in, and hopefully you did, and if not, why? But last week, Thursday and Friday, we had a virtual convention, our cosplay con. I was dressed up, Casey was dressed up, Jason was dressed up. It was a lot of fun. You should have been there. And we had a like goal. So if we got 90 likes on both of our videos for day 1 and day 2, we would give away 2 metal, limited to 25, Elias Chad Zudas Z-rated cosplay covers from New York Comic Con 2022.
Yeah.
So what Casey is currently doing is, if you were in the stream last week and you placed an order, she is collecting your names and putting them into a random number generator. And from that, we will determine who the lucky blokes are that will be going home.
Blokes.
So blokes and birds. We'll find out who the lucky blokes and birds are that are going home with all that. The loot. You want it. Also, if you'll notice, there is no LED Zenescope sign behind us.
Watch 3 episodes ago where we almost set the entire Zenescope headquarters on fire.
The continuing saga of the electrical fires caused by myself. Unintentionally, I should say. But yeah, I think we're going to retire the LED Zenescope sign for a little bit.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. But I will say we've got 2 new releases. Well, I'll wait until after the
races.
the race. I will say over the weekend while I was at the beach, I plowed through the first 3 Van Helsing graphic novels. So I had already read them, but I went back and reread them more, attentively.
For Fan Expo Philly.
Well, for Fan Expo Philly, but also I'm trying to put together like a Van Helsing character chart kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully expand that out into a larger like Zenescope database. But I got to tell you, holy crap. Have you read them?
Read
the Van Helsing graphic novels?
I read Darkness and the Light, and I've also read the new one, the thick one.
The Eve of Oblivion.
Yeah.
You got it, because I know that you like Pat Shand.
I do like Pat Shand.
Holy crap. I mean, all 3 of them are good. Frankenstein, I think, has the best writing out of the 3. And versus Dracula has the best artwork. But I didn't realize until like going back and looking at it, Leo Colapietro does the interior artwork for the Frankenstein book.
Leo, that's your favorite.
I love Leo, but it's so interesting because I've only ever seen Leo prior to this on covers, and he normally does these crazy intricate, montage, what have you, covers. So to see him on the interiors of the book drawing like actual figures, it was very it was cool. But all 3 of them are great, but specifically because I know you like Pat Shand, I'm like, man, dude, you got to read this. This is I had such a blast over the weekend.
Maybe I'll speed read the whole box set.
You can. I think number 1 and number 2 are like, they're directly linked to each other. So you finish the one, start right with the second, and you're good to go.
Yep.
Yeah, let's race.
Emojis.
All
right, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I gotta turn the music way down. All right, there we go. And let's shuffle the characters up a little bit.
Let's shuffle those emojis.
Oh, that's good.
Hello. Me siento at the accordion. Hello, the bones,
Is it glitching?
Racing for the names of the Zenescope book.
I think
it's A-A-U.
I think it's glitching, dude.
Oh, nothing but accordion.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's cool.
Welcome to Zenescope.com, where we play accordion music. Welcome to Zenescope.com's accordion playlist. Browser, can you imagine if our website had like like old like MySpace or like blogs and crap. You would have like the automatic like MP3s playing.
There we go. Okay, no music.
Gotta admit, it's not as fun without the music, but
I know, but it almost broke the whole screen.
there they go.
There they
I'll
go.
do the zip-a-dum, zip-a-dum, zip-a-dum. It is over, double. And this race, I should clarify, is going to be for that first.
It actually is the second I switched them.
What?
I know.
So this one is for
day 2.
All right, the day 2 book. Gotcha. Good to know. You start with 1, you start with 2. We're in the middle saying, "What do you want from me?" And look at them go. Look at boy. Aaron Greenhill's a little sophisticated there. But unfortunately, that class can only take him so far. Colin, he's your happy wanderer. He'd be whistling.
Oh my gosh.
The inverted smile.
My favorite emoji.
I think my favorite.
Wow.
All right.
He held the lead for a while.
Wow. Normally, Steven, I would have suspected that you would have run out of breath, but that's you held it. You got the tenacity, man.
Good job, Steven.
Good job, Steven. Congratulations, sir. You will be getting that wonderful metal book by Elias Chadzudis, and I hope you're all right with Z rated, because that's what it is.
Now I got to number day 1.
Day 1. Let's go take a look. The Van Helsing, superior, fantastic stuff. I just feel like I gotta share it. I gotta shout it from the rooftops. I'm reading The Mummy now, and I'm about halfway through. Now, this is what normally when I first did my Van Helsing run, I read the first 3 graphic novels, and then I skipped ahead, and I read Dracula's Daughter and League of Monsters, because that's what we were taking to the conventions with us. And next time I see Raven or Pat, I gotta ask them some like questions, because if you've read the Van Helsing books, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but there are some characters that you really grow to like, and then later on in the series something happens to them. And I want to ask like, Raven, did you consult Pat with it like before doing this? Did you and Pat have a conversation? Did he say this was okay? I know he doesn't have to, but it definitely was like, I don't know. I knew something bad happened to him, and like rereading, I was like, oh, everything seems to be fine. And then I was reminded of where it actually takes place. God, son of a gun.
Well, that's the thing about Zenescope. It's very like there's a bonus name there. It's very Game of Thrones. We don't have any problem with killing off.
Oh no, not at all.
Main characters.
If Julie dies, I riot.
Honestly, I feel that.
All right.
Yay.
Cue the accordion.
Cue the accordion. Please don't be as loud as last time.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Hey, smiley face. Now I want to know why you chose the emojis.
So honestly, the reason is because emojis, leprechauns, ducks, and one other I can't remember are the only 4 that lets you do unlimited names, where everything else cuts off at 100. And I didn't want to count and figure out if we had more than 100 people. So I just did emojis. So
that works.
That's why I do the duck one a lot when I'm trying to do some speed races.
Enrique's for a sleeping guy. Enrique's holding his own here. I think my favorite is the grimace emoji.
No,
I don't know. There's something about because I think I do that myself.
No, I really like Steven's inverted smiley face, because it doesn't mean you're sad per se.
Oh, Eddie!
Congratulations!
Wunderbar, Eddie! You will be getting that other wonderful Elias Chadzudis.
Oh wait, was this the one where Abby was in it because she always likes to know how dead last she was. Oh wait, no, she's right on the screen.
Abby's on the board.
Abby's on the board.
Look at Abby.
Good job, Abby.
Abby
She's
on
right
the board.
She's right behind us. Yeah, there we are.
Nice.
There we go. Congratulations, I want to say Abby. Congratulations, Abby, for making it.
Congratulations, Abby, for placing, and congratulations, Eddie, for winning, and congratulations, everybody else, for participating and watching.
All right. Cool. Woo.
Only other thing I kind of wanted to talk about is we've got 2 new releases coming up. Hit him with that calendar.
Meow.
Bam! Thank you. So you are currently on Tuesday, the 30th, depending on where you are. If you live in Australia, you're probably in the future. But if you're here in the States, more likely than not, today is Tuesday, the 30th. Tune in tomorrow for New Comic Wednesday. We've got 2 new releases, Robin Hood and Grim Fairy Tales.
So I want you to try to pronounce the Robin Hood.
Naproxen sodium.
Spawn of
Shiggity. Northbound.
I kind of like that.
Spawn of Northbound.
Yeah, so I know that's going to be a running joke on NCW on tomorrow of how the heck do we pronounce this? Maybe I'll have to definitely Google it, but very excited for this issue.
But also tune in because it's going to be Amber's last episode.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Aww.
Amber will be replaced with several kittens. I don't know if you were there for this conversation, Casey, but what we're going to do is we're going to turn NCW is now going to be an ASMR. So we're just going to show the book. We're going to have it, and then we're going to have a bunch of kittens just playing around with it, like biting it and pawing at it.
Aww.
And
for a half hour?
For a half hour.
Wow.
And that's it. And that's going to be NCW from now on.
Wow.
Tune in. Can't wait to see it. New Comic Wednesday. And then this weekend, if you're in the Philadelphia or the greater Philadelphia or the tri-state area, get your rear end down to Fan Expo Philly over at the Philadelphia Expo Convention Center. It's in Philadelphia.
Yes, we are streaming on other platforms. We stream to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yeah.
Woo. But we love everybody watching, but YouTube is our preferred platform. So I do recommend Zenescope.com or youtube.com/Zenescope.
Yeah. But definitely come check us out. We're booth 815. I actually threw a little map in the
I know, I saw that. I was very excited.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
So that's going to be us. So if you come in from the main entrance, you should be able to find us fairly easily. We're going to be the back side of like one of the first clusters, booth 815.
Oh, that's like kind of where I think we were in like this between, we were like the 600 last time, right?
Maybe.
We
were on the convention floor, and we will be again. Definitely come check us out. Casey and I will be there. Definitely. We're expecting Jason to be there for a little bit, helping out. I'm gonna get some other hands, but come and put your hands on the new exclusives by Drax Gal and Ian McDonald.
Yes. I want to go to the tattoo alley.
I'm so surprised. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised, but I just think it's interesting how much of a presence tattooing has at a lot of these conventions, because there's been a couple that we've gone to now that like we've seen them, and I guess like you got to go like first thing so that you say, all right, if it's a 3-day convention, everybody's going to be getting their nerd tattoos. I imagine they'd be specifically like nerd media.
I mean, I guess you could get any tattoo.
I think it'd just be crazy though if you went to you took all this time and energy to go to a comic convention, wait in line, and then just say like, oh, could I just get like a tribal tramp stamp or something? Can you just get some barbed wire going like this?
My mom's birthday.
Yeah, cool. I don't know. I would imagine that everybody's getting like 6 Star Wars tattoos.
I'd assume so, but I don't know. We'll have to.
You'll have to get a tattoo and find out.
That's right.
Zenescope Inc.
We'll bring over. We should get like temporary tattoos. Like Zenescope temporary tattoos?
I feel like we talked about that at some point.
I think we did.
Because we wanted to do them for Hellchild. It wasn't Hellchild, it was Gretel.
Oh, yeah.
And like temporary like sigils or whatever.
Yes.
I think that would be a cool idea. I think if we ever did something, I would love to just have like a little sigil pack in the next Gretel book.
Just take a look at the map again. It's a huge gaming zone.
Gamers! Hey, all you gamers! Head on over to our gaming zone.
And a huge artist alley, it looks like. Like, that's a very long hallway.
DDR.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention?
Convention this weekend. NCW tomorrow.
Will we be on Tuesday again next week because of this convention?
We should figure that out right now. I'd say we do another Tuesday stream.
Tuesday? Or should we... Last time we planned on doing Monday, right? And then it was from home.
I mean, we could still do it on Monday and do it from home.
Okay, if you're down.
Let's do it Monday.
I don't know. What do the fans think? Because I don't... Like, Memorial Day is different. Like, we're, like, off. But, like, sometimes if we keep switching between Monday and Tuesday, I don't want to, like, confuse everybody.
Maybe we should just make it always Tuesday. I understand that Monday is, like, the start of the week.
Yeah.
And then you want to start your coffee and your week off, right? But, I don't know. More often than not, we are coming back from, the Mondays convention. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Something to consider.
Let us know, honestly.
Yeah, we want to know.
We want to know when you'll watch us.
We can't cater to everybody's schedule, but we'll try and do the majority of our viewers.
I saw a comment from Ian asking if that was the Drax on Saturday, and yes, so that's. Can we say that that's a preview or?
I think we can say it's a preview.
Okay, it's a preview.
Okay, what, should I not have used those images?
No. I mean, what else would you use?
I in my mind, if these are things that we're going to be giving away at Fan Expo Philly, then that should be what we Hey, come to Fan Expo Philly. You get one of these. Tease a little bit. I'm gonna give a little sneak preview.
I was gonna say not giving away.
Yes, correct. Not giving away.
But there will be giveaways.
There will be giveaways, and we will be giving those comics away in exchange for money. But there will be free stuff that is not those exclusive covers.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if we mentioned, but if you're a VIP, tell us you're a VIP.
Let us know.
Because you get some free swag. All you have to do is say you're a VIP, and we give you free stuff.
And if you're a VIP and you buy anything from our booth at the convention, you send that receipt on over to the VIP coordinator. And
that's not you.
Jake, for those of you who you might have seen him on last week's stream, but he is taking over primary VIP responsibilities. I've been moved into a creative assistant position, but I'm still helping from time to time with VIP related matters. So you can expect to, still see me around and doing stuff in that regard, but more often than not, you'll see Jake's name on those emails. If you've got any points, send them to him. He'll be happy to put them on.
Pat Shand from
Pat Shand!
Space Between.
Oh my gosh, dude, I gotta ask you about if I can fanboy out. I just gotta let you know, I read not all three, but the first 3 volumes of Van Helsing over the weekend. Frankenstein, you broke my friggin' heart, Pat. You broke my friggin' heart on Frankenstein. Holy cow, that was such a good read. And I want to ask you about when I see you in person, because I don't want to give away spoilers, Dracula's daughter and what happens to some characters in Dracula's daughter, because that broke my heart too. And I know you didn't, that was a Raven book, but I want to know about the conversation, if there was any that went on in between them.
We should get Pat on like a coffee episode.
Hey, yeah.
Just for like a very chill interview,
Yeah, I don't want to scare him off.
Yeah.
Can't come at him too hard, too fast.
Pat, message me.
He's into it. I think that's it, right?
I know, but I don't want to go. Usually you're the one who's like, I don't want to go.
See, here's the thing though, is now I got like, there's a lot of cool, fun, exciting projects that I'm working on. Like, I want to keep working on my Van Helsing character guide. I want to keep working on my reading orders. And I got to get. I need to mentally prepare myself for Philadelphia, because if I'm driving the van again, which pray everybody out there that I'm not, it's going to take a lot of mental strength.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I put 2 significant sized dents in the van last year when in Philadelphia. They're not the easiest streets to drive, and I'm not the best big car driver. Big rig no over here, going down over one way. And then you know that scene in Austin. Have you seen Austin Powers? All right, we'll work on that.
I think I lied and said I have, like, on streams.
Well, I had a very Austin, for those of you who have seen Austin Powers, the scene where he tries to do like the 12-point turn. That was me in a one-way street in the parking lot of some Philadelphia
alleyway.
That was awful. I hope I don't have to do it again, but if we do, hopefully it goes better.
Maybe I'll drive the van this time.
All right.
There will be no coffee.
I don't know if I want to be in there.
Oh my gosh. How we set up the space between booths on Zenescope time. You know what?
Pat, let us know if you're setting up, because I saw there's load in on Thursday and there's load in on Friday.
Yeah.
So if depending on when you're loading in, let us know. We can go over a little early, try and help you out. Otherwise, tag along when we're setting up on Thursday. We'll work something out, dude.
Sounds good. I don't want to go. Pat's here. My mom's here.
Hi,
it's a good show.
It is.
It is.
It's good stuff. I don't know if there's anything else we can talk about, though. We already hyped up. Go to your local comic book store, www.zenescope.com. Pick up Robin Hood, the latest issue, and continuing the Cthulhu saga, along with the latest Grimm Fairy Tales issue. You got a whole Wednesday. It's Cthulhu Wednesday. Go crazy.
Crazy Cthulhu.
Crazy Cthulhu Wednesday, folks. Yes, sir. I'm Noah Mitchell. Come on down here to Zenescope.com for Crazy Cthulhu Wednesdays. We got all sorts of Cthulhu books. We got big books. We got little books. We got long books. We got short books. Yes, sir. We've got every type of Cthulhu book you can need, whether it's Robin Hood, Grimm Fairy Tales, Van Helsing, hell, even Helsing. You come on over here, get that Grimm Fairy Tales, gosh darn Cthulhu. Get that goddamn Cthulhu out of here.
And Phoenix Files.
And
too.
Phoenix Files,
Yeah.
1 through 3.
Oh.
Wait, Phoenix Files, 1 through 3. Gotta get them Cthulhu keys.
We are heading out, but I wanted to say hi to Robert Wilson. And
Hi,
also,
Robert Wilson.
We'll see you maybe we'll see you at Fan Expo
Maybe.
as well as, yes, Fan Expo and Philly VIP. 2 Philadelphia events. Will we see you at both?
Speaking of Philadelphia, Casey, and prolonging this episode so we don't have to go back up to the office, which I would argue is colder than it is down here. I don't know if you would agree.
I
with the
agree.
expert on
I actually agree.
All right, thank you. But if you have not already done so, and you are a Zenescope VIP, get your ticket right now to go to the Philadelphia VIP Zenescope event. We are getting dangerously close to having to cap the event.
First time ever.
First time ever. Normally, we say the more the merrier. However, with 5 artists, 11 creators total, Pat Chan, I think, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Along with, Gentleman Wright, Sun Kumanaki making her big debut, along with John Royal, all the way from across the pond. Definitely, you're not going to want to miss it. And I would grab those tickets sooner rather than later, because if we get to, 60 people, I think you didn't hear it from me, but we would probably have to cap it, because, Sun can't be signing autographs for, 10 books a person minimum, 60 people, 600 books, in 8 hours.
Yeah.
That'd be,
And then have to do drink control.
and then it should be every Zenescope cover that you would produce from now on would just, I don't know.
Oh, Ralph
cripple
says,
some.
if you're attending, please book your room soon, and dropped the link.
Thanks, Ralph. Boy, it's a good thing that we stayed on a little bit longer.
Yeah. Oh no, Scott says we're gonna have to wait till the last minute to buy this time.
Oh no! Scott! That's all right, Scott. Well, I'll hold back. It'll be like oh no, I envision it like Indiana Jones, which you still need to see.
Mhm.
But it's all right, Scott. I'm hoping you and George will slide underneath that door just as it's closed and reach back and quick grab your hat and then put it on.
All right, now I think we should go.
All right.
More so, my laptop is dying.
Nah, that'll be it. That'll do it. All right. Go to the VIP event. Go to your comic book store. Tune in on Wednesday for New Comic Wednesday. Amber's last episode. We love her. We will miss her. And maybe she'll come back around another time, but who can say? The fate of NCW depends on you.
Bye, everyone.
Arrivederci, amigos.